A year or two ago, I was in my classroom during the passing period when a student came up to me, giggling, staring at his phone. "Mr. Moas, check out this video, it's so funny." He turned his phone to me to show me the video on Instagram, which depicted someone reaching into their hamster's cage, grabbing their live hamster, supposedly, and flushing it down the toilet. All of this was recorded from the first person point of view. Now, maybe it was fake, in which case maybe there was some humor. I want to try and give him the benefit of the doubt, but my reaction when he showed me the video was one of general shock and disgust. He then was taken aback at my response, and the smile quickly disappeared from his face. It was a clunky interaction, but I was genuinely shocked at his cavalier, amused reaction to this video that I found somewhat horrifying. It was at this point that I began to realize the development of what I've called the viral threshold. Now, what do I mean by this? Teens live in a digital economy. They themselves are the product that they are marketing, and likes, comments, and retweets are the currency. Therefore, in order to obtain the most currency, teens need to create a product that no one has ever seen before. They need to go viral, as I'm sure you have maybe heard that concept. The easiest and most natural way to go viral is to so deliberately and shockingly blow past any cultural norms to gain the most extreme reaction, just like my student showing me the hamster video. Another way we see this playing out is posting explicit or revealing pictures of themselves as a way of garnering attention or digital currency. Yet, the issue is that as soon as that video or picture is posted, the viral line gets reestablished. And again, and again, and again, such that the videos and pictures and memes that were shocking in 2015 are now commonplace. Collectively, through this process, a generation's view of basic dignity and appreciation for human life are eroding away. People are reduced to pixels. Humans exist to be digitally commodified and sold for likes and retweets, and that includes themselves. The idea of the viral threshold is compounded by the reality of media desensitization. Imagine a newscaster saying something like this: "There were 10 murders today in the south side of Chicago, and authorities are quickly working to find solutions to bring the shooters to justice. In other news, the new exhibit today officially opened, and what do you know, the giraffes gave birth to a baby giraffe." Commenting on this exact dynamic, Neil Postman says this: "There is no murder so brutal, no earthquake so devastating, no political blunder so costly that it cannot be erased from our minds immediately by a newscaster saying, 'Now this.'" In an increasingly digital age, we are afforded zero time to think, process, grieve, lament, and really consider the terrible news that we are bombarded with daily. Maybe even worse, this news is set within the context of thousands of other frivolous, trivial, and irrelevant things, such that it is difficult to distinguish what actually matters. This overwhelming dynamic is the driving force behind much of the apathy that we see in today's younger generation. Studies on this dynamic yielded the following results. In terms of content, 64% of Gen Z say that what they find funny is dark or cynical. Nearly 2/3 say that they find things funny that they shouldn't. Professor Shane Tilton at Ohio Northern University says this: "Gen Z and millennials don't have the ability to control the economy, but by goodness, they can put text on a GIF and say something funny about the situation. Simply put, if you can't cope with it, make fun of it." What this results in is a large majority of students that can't and won't take anything seriously. On its face, this is a coping mechanism, but the implications for leading successful, holistically healthy lives is increasingly troubling. Here's a takeaway. In his book on Gen Z, David Kinnaman says that cultural discernment is one of 5 key areas that produce resilient teenage disciples. He defines cultural discernment as this: taking part in a robust learning community under the authority of the Bible in order to wisely navigate an accelerated, complex culture. A practical application of this could be having conversations about the shows and movies that you watch or stream together on Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, Disney+, whatever it is. Ask your kids if they recognize any obvious theme and how it correlates with a Christian worldview. This is yet again just another way to start to dismantle the digital environment that we find ourselves in today.